In this episode of Paradise, we finally uncover what Cal knew, when he knew it, and the shocking reveal of the tablet thief. Let's dive in. This week's Paradise focuses on President Cal Bradford's final day on, or rather under Earth, as well as Xavier's declared renegade status. The episode's opening shot offers us a feel of what's happening on the planet's surface, and it's not good. The Washington Monument is nearly totally submerged. We immediately return to Cal and his father, Kane, in 1997. While these snippets from Cal's life and final day are strewn throughout the hour, I'll condense them here for clarity. A younger Cal informs Kane that he is leaving the family oil business to become a high school teacher. "Over my dead, corroded body," Kane says. Instead, the Bradford patriarch proclaims that Cal will enter politics and carry on the family's tradition of men who lived big lives. Next, we see Cal and his son, Jeremy, fighting in the house not long before his death. They are interrupted by an agitated and confused Kane, who is attempting to go to his study. Kane's dementia leads him to believe Jeremy is Cal. He also keeps referring to Billy as Sniper, which perplexes the president. "You assume they were all perished at sea, those four. They did it right under your nose." "You were never the sharpest tool in the shed, kid," Kane mocks. Cal has no idea what his father is talking about, but due to last week's show, we do. When Cal and Jeremy's dispute continues, the kid accuses his father of being complicit in the events that led to them living in the underground city. "I wish you died with the rest of the world," Jeremy spits as he leaves. Later, during an interlude with Agent Robinson after she spent the night at his place, his mention of Kane's sniper comment prompts her to say that she misses guns. Remember, the Secret Service basically only carries tasers in this new world order, and Cal hints that people this powerful would leave themselves defenseless. When she presses him for more, he deflects. Their conversation then shifts to their illicit affair, his words, a label that saddens her because the relationship is more important to her. But Cal claims he can't do anything more significant at that moment, and neither one is satisfied at the end of the conversation. The Secret Service basically only carries tasers in this new world order, and Cal hints that people this powerful would leave themselves defenseless. When she presses him for more, he deflects. Their conversation then shifts to their illicit. Cal is shocked by what he is reading. The radiation levels on the surface were high. The team met a woman who had survived the tragic tragedy and planned to bring her back to paradise. When Billy reported that he had the team and the survivor in his sights, Sinatra told him to shoot them all. The president takes notes in a notebook before going to the public library in his bathrobe and asking if he can create a mixtape. After he's finished, he signs it for Jeremy. Then he goes to a session with Gabriella and warns her about Billy with a message scrawled on his palm, just like she warned Xavier say yes when he was being questioned. Verbally, he states that Xavier is the one person he truly trusts. "You're going to want to discuss it with him," he informs me. Then the leader of the free world, whose title is significantly less impressive than it once was, goes home to prepare homemade spaghetti and texts Jeremy saying he's working on something the kid will be interested in hearing. About, "Never too late to fight back, right?" he writes. "Ah, honey, that's lovely and admirable, but is there any doubt that Sinatra isn't reading every single text, email, carrier, pigeon note written in Paradise?" Speaking of Miss Redmond, she stops by that afternoon to speak with Cal on the patio. "I understand what you did, Samantha. I accessed the expedition files," he tells her. She remains composed. "A decision had to be made and I made it." Cal is outraged. "To be a murderer?" he inquires. He threatens to tell everyone the truth, which she finds amusing. "Say it, I want to see what it looks like when you have balls, sir," she whispers. Xavier is standing out of earshot but close enough to notice that the talk is heated. When he goes into defense mode, Cal dismisses him and insists on everything. After Jeremy cancels dinner, a sad Cal texts Robinson. "I can't keep coming over here like your hooker," she says after coming over when he wanted to have sex. When she is about to leave, he offers to take her shooting. The firearms he mentioned earlier can be found in a cache in the basement of the arena by entering a 4-digit code. "Today is my inauguration day." He goes on to say that after his presidency, he wants to have a romantic relationship with her, and he tells her that he loves her. "Call me when you're sober," she says before leaving. Thank you for watching.